I should introduce everybody first. Mike O'Neill, the co-author of Rock the World with Your Online Presence. He's partnered in Integrated Alliance in Denver. Mike, you want to tell us a little bit?
We're LinkedIn folks, but we look at all of social media, but through the eyes of a LinkedIn user. That's our viewpoint. We're not Facebook people who do LinkedIn. We're LinkedIn people, and we do these other things too.
All right, I got to give you a hand. Scott Bishop, the author of Real-Time Marketing Blog. He's the owner of Social Media Breakfast, as well as Chicago Social Media and Twitter.
Yeah, so I own a digital branding company called Crave Engine, and I primarily work with startups or small businesses for their online digital branding and marketing. I'm a co-founder of a group downtown called Social Media Breakfast. It's just a marketing group or even networking group that meets about every 6 weeks.
Sorry, man.
And I write for a couple of blogs. I write for my own marketing blog called realtimemarketer.com. I'm also a full-time contributor for a Gen Y lifestyle design blog called Untemplater, as well as a PR blog called LAF.
Cool. Lori Ruff. She's the co-author of Rock the World with Your Online Presence. She's a partner with Mike at Integrated Alliances in Denver. I say, some people say she's the brains of the outfit. I don't know.
My accountant will tell you I'm the brains of the outfit. Because I can add, and I don't have to look at the pictures to do it. Right? Okay. So it's fun when he's in the room and I can tease him. When I try and tease him and he's not in the room, people think I'm dissing him. I'm like, no, I'd say the same thing if he was here. So I met Mike O'Neill through LinkedIn. How monetizing is that, right? I'm from North Carolina, now out of Denver, Colorado. And I used LinkedIn because I wanted to recreate my life and figure out, what do I really enjoy doing? What do I want to be passionate about doing? And who can I find to help me do that even more and get paid to do it? And so that's how I use LinkedIn to literally recreate my professional life. I'm doing all the things that I've loved for a very long time, kind of outsourcing and handing off the things I don't enjoy doing, and I'm having a whole lot more fun, and boy, do we rock. Oh, Loose Band is going to be in Denver. What town are we in? Chicago tonight. So we're going to be after the after party. We're going to go have another after party. So if y'all want to come join us, please do.
All right, we're going to have to throw that wire around somehow. Throw it over Michelle's head. I know how it's going to work. Michelle Rempel. She's actually one of the partner in Manditech LLC with Fred, as a matter of fact. And Michelle does all kinds of social media stuff, as well as really had expertise in Twitter.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, I'm a partner with Fred at Manditech here in the Burbs. And our company, as you can tell back behind me here, but we're a tech company. We do a variety of things, and we also do manage the social media accounts for various companies, and that's part of my expertise. And I also do quite a few presentations to folks that are looking for work and showing them how to use social media to harnessing the power of social media to look for work, especially Twitter, and finding that to be really helpful to a lot of folks. So glad to be here. Thanks.
Up.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. Jason Jacobson is up next. He's the owner of Greater Chicago Networking Group, and he's also a speaker at networking. Jason?
I want to thank Fred for inviting me to be here today. I've spent most of my career as a connector and a relationship builder. I leverage a lot of the tools out there to build relationships, to help people. I speak about networking, write about it. I leverage all the tools out there, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, have a blog about it, use an email newsletter, I host events. All these things I do help me to build relationships, and it allows me to help entrepreneurs. I spend most of my time helping entrepreneurs raise capital and connecting them to the right resources to help them grow their business.
And one of the top global authorities on LinkedIn, J.D. Gershmein, who was the keynote, or kind of the keynote. So J.D., anything to add?
I'm just here tagging along with Jason Jacobson, and I'm the president of the Hair Club for Men.
All right, they're going to have to use this microphone. Unfortunately, our technology didn't come as good as we thought it was going to. So I'm just going to repeat questions. We're going to ask for some from the audience. Please be civil about it. and we'll try to get in as many as possible and at least have a couple of the panelists answer each one. And I'm going to start out with a question for Jason. Jason, what's one thing that every business person should keep in mind when using social media for business development? What do you think?
I think consistency is very important, to be consistent across all channels, have the same message, have the same brand, so you don't confuse people. And that's what I do across all the different channels that I use to build relationships, so I think it's very important.
Does anybody else want to add something?
I'll take that.
Sorry about what's the
The
wire.
consistency is critically important, but you also have to be aware of what platform you're on, what's the culture of that platform, what's the voice that you use on that platform. If I'm speaking through Twitter, for example, I have a personal Twitter account and a company Twitter account, one for @LinkedIn Trainer. So which account is it that's speaking? You want to have a consistent message, but use the voice that you're speaking from. Boy, does that sound weird in today's environment.
Buddy, what the
Be
question?
authentic.
What?
Yes, be authentic.
Sorry, Michelle. Questions? This is your chance.
I have one.
Steve?
In using Google AdWords and spending $1,000 a month, how can I take that $1,000 and try to save a few dollars and maximize it using all these services?
What kind of business do you have?
I'm a salesman for hire. I'm a contract salesman, so I'm always looking for new business to go to work for in 30, 60, or 90 days. So I'm looking for a mid-market or a small company to help the CEO or the president find new sales.
Scott?
Yeah, I would imagine you have some sort of keyword phrase that you've identified as, you know, as far as best cost of lead or lowest cost per sale. I would just start out by taking those key phrases and start doing social searches with those same keywords. If you've identified people that are typing into Google the phrase that's finding your business, in a lot of cases, many of them are probably typing it into Twitter or typing it into Facebook or other searches or other social networks. So just basically take the same concept that people are finding you from Google and just apply that to the social space. And you'll save at least some money, because if people are talking about the exact conversation that's leading to a sale for your business through Google, they're most likely doing it somewhere else.
Who's next? Anybody? Jim?
What are some strategies for, if you look through your connections, and you see somebody that you want to maybe reach out to, what are some strategies for connecting to your connections? In LinkedIn.
Mike?
I'll take that.
Well, one of the little secrets that we'll discuss when we speak over here has to do with the interest section of a LinkedIn profile. That's one of our little big tips is scroll on down to the bottom of someone's LinkedIn profile and look at their interests and see the things that they're personally interested in. If you go into mine, you're going to see Pink Floyd in all caps, for example. I mean, that would tell you a little something, right? So if you mention something about Dark Side of the Moon or money or time or us and them or anything like that, you got me. And it's the same way, like when we go on a sales call to go to someone's office. I want to go to their office because I'm looking for clues, aren't we? We're looking for what? Golf clubs and looking at kids' pictures and looking at things like that. So that's where you can find some of that down in the interest section and also the kind of groups and things that people belong to. So there's a little way to kind of queue up a relationship. And frankly, when I'm on the phone with someone, I want their spelling. I'm looking at their profile as soon as I can. I drop everything I'm doing, go right to LinkedIn, key in their name, and I'm looking at their profile, kind of just killing a little bit of time while I'm looking for those sort of things, because I want them to feel that I've almost done research. People say sometimes, "Did you send a private investigator after me, or what?" And it's no, you put it in your profile. You put it there for a reason. So that's where we kind of have a little tip there.